Hey guys, before I ran off to work out and shower, because don't you love a good job and video that doesn't make you shower? Yikes. But I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of what we went over last night in the Zoom. So the first thing that many of you who have been in here for a while will know, but may need to be reminded of it, is how to get the most out of your challenge, because it's 3 weeks. Truly, you guys, if you focus in on what you need, you're going to see changes in 3 weeks. So focusing in on your nutrition, your program, if you're doing one, because there are a couple people here who are mostly focusing on their nutrition, and tracking and checking into the group. So it's going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be putting up some daily mini fitness challenges. I'm going to be 3 times a week or 4 times a week putting up some mindfulness challenges just to keep your mind right, to talk about personal development, to really hone in on that portion of it, because I really believe that you cannot change your body if you're not going to change your mind. It's not going to happen. Nothing's going to last, right? So that's going to be a key factor in this, is to figure out what kind of personal development you're doing, whether that means listening to a podcast or an audiobook, or grabbing a book from the library to read, or if you've got whatever that book subscription is, if you've got some way to buy the book, then buy the book. I've got quite a few that I can tell you about. There's a few in the files section that you can check out, quite a few. And just pick one, right? So if you need help with that part of it, let me know. I'm here. I would love to talk through it and figure out what's right for you. But in terms of your program, so if you are focusing strictly on nutrition, and actually this is true for everyone, but especially if you're focusing mostly on nutrition, I want you to be tracking your food and your intake in the Challenge Tracker app. You can do paleo on there. You can do, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free. I think there's even some options for keto. So, just trying to track in there and figure out what you're putting into your body, what my portion sizes are, what do I need to do for all of this. So track that. And if you have a very special dietary need, I know there's a couple of people in here who do, let me know and I will help you find a meal plan. I will help you figure out how to track that so that you can get the most out of that. The second thing is to make sure that if you are doing a program, if you're doing a workout program, look at the calendar. The reason the calendar is there, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you have the DVD, open up the booklet. Usually inside there's a calendar. There is always a calendar inside. And if you're doing on demand, thank you. Yep. If you're doing on demand, at the top right corner of the main screen of whichever program you're doing, it'll say, I think it says workout calendar, actually, not tools. So it's in there. You can print it out if you go onto it on your computer, and you can have it up there, or you can write it out on your own calendar. No matter what, look at the calendar. They're in that order for a reason. They are all put in there for a reason. So just bouncing around from one workout to another, it will not offer you the right results, the same results as it will just to go through the calendar. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about what am I going to do next. If you are someone who likes to plan out their workouts and pick their workouts, but you still want to do a program, I really suggest you do this first. Do it as the calendar says first, and then the next time around, then you can jump around if you want to. If you know enough about your body and about the muscle retention and allowing your muscles to give yourself a break, to play around with that, then that's great. But do it as it says first and see what the results are. You may find that you like that better. But they are in there for a certain reason. There's a reason why the professionals put it that way. The other thing is that if you have on demand, which I'm pretty sure all of you do, there's Fixate is on there. It's essentially a cooking show, but you don't have to watch the show. They have recipes on there. They break it down with the container counts. They tell you how to do it. They tell you what different substitutions could be. And it's just a really helpful tool. So truly, if you go onto your on-demand and your drop-down menu, the main one where all the programs are, it'll say Fixate. Click on that and check it out. Go through it and scroll through it and just see if you want to add any of those into your meal plan. It will really help you. It's a great tool. The other thing is that you guys have access to the Beachbody blog, which has a ton of other meal plans on it too. I am going to be putting up a meal plan each week in here. So I'll put it up by Friday of the week before so that you guys have time to kind of check it out and make your own grocery list and all of that. Let's see. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is goal setting. Even if you've been in here for a while or if you're brand new, no matter, I want you guys to take your before photos and your measurements and post those in the group, and also post your fresh goals in the group. Each month you should have a fresh goal. You can even have a fresh goal each week, but I feel like that's overwhelming for a lot of people, and they really should be broken down by a little bit bigger. So where do you see yourself wanting to be in 4 weeks? So let's take that and then we break it down by smaller habits that will get us there. Smaller habits that probably won't look like anything when you're doing them, but when you build them up all the way to the top of that 4 weeks, you're going to see a reason why you did them. So that's goal setting. Keep it simple, keep it easy, but make sure you're being true to yourself. Sorry about the kid noises in the background. And then the last thing is info on the upcoming group. So like I said, we're going to do, Nora, please be quiet. We're going to do 3 or 4 mindfulness challenges throughout the week. We are going to have a Zoom each week, but Wednesday evening does not seem to be working for everyone, or for most of you even. So below this video, can you please put what day of the week would be best for you? It's going to need to be in the evening. So just keep that in mind. So what evening is best for you guys? And we'll go from there. We'll try to pick, whichever one works for the most people. And there are a few new people in this group this month, and I'm super excited about that. I feel like it revitalizes the group. It helps us get a new perspective. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here, and thank you for joining us. I'm really pumped up to see what you guys can do in 3 weeks. It's pretty incredible. I will be posting my goals, reposting my goals today, along with my measurements, and yeah, I'm excited to dig in too, because I feel like this coasting is no longer working for me. But I will talk to you all soon. Bye.